What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Here we have a nice weekend day. Finally, the sun's out up here in New York. Spring has finally sprung. And you know what that means? We gotta get some of the cars back out. So today, I am officially going up and getting the Beamer out of storage and bringing her home, because we got some work to do on that thing. So without further ado, let's hop in the car. We got some stuff to get. Gotta bring up, I gotta get a new pair of jumper cables. I don't know if it's gonna be dead or not. The battery is new, but it has been sitting for, I don't know, 5 months now. So we gotta make sure that is all set to go, that I am not gonna be stranded up there. Then I have to get the license plates, because I brought them home because I thought I was turning the plates in. Never turned them in. So we gotta grab those, we'll get in the car, we'll head up. We have a little bit of a drive up to go get it, and then we will bring her home. So let's get after it. And we've arrived. And there she is. Smells like gas in here. Dang, she looks good. And whoever was here shut the trunk. Awesome. Alright, so you saw we made it in here. As you can also see here, the tire is flat. Alright, I wasn't expecting it. Should have, but I didn't. I was more worried about the battery. So we had to go to the local Ace Hardware, picked up this little inflator. Hopefully this works. And we'll get this thing back up. Only one tire, so I'll have to check this when I get home, but it'll be fine for the ride home. So this hooks up to a little 12 whatever port. So hopefully this can work. If not, they have another way we can go get in, we can plug in. But we're gonna hope the sweet Lord baby Jesus that this works. So yeah, we'll see. You got nothing. Alright, back to the drawing board. We gotta get a little cold start. Actually, we gotta pull out of the garage. First cold start of the season. Let's get it. Noisy. We gotta let her warm up for a little bit. We gotta let her warm up. She's rumbling and grumbling. There she is. She's dirty. She's dirty. Sounds like she's fired in all 6, so that's a good plus. She needs to go to the car wash. Bad. Pretty neato. Alright, well, now we can pull it out and blow this tire up. Smells like a catless car. Very gassy. We got her pumping. She was flat. Look at the divot it's making. Not good. She looks good though. Smoking a little bit. Burning off that extra oil. She looks good though. She looks good. Alright everyone, we are back in the 335. If you guys haven't seen this car before, go back and watch some of the videos. But a few things that I have now started to remember now being in this back. Now being back in this car after not having it for a while. First thing, it rides like a lumber wagon. I forgot with these lowering springs, and also the roads right now aren't great because it's right after winter, so all the roads are kind of like bumpy in and out, and this thing is riding rough over this stuff. So I forgot about that. Next thing, this thing sounds really good. Sounds really good. It's gonna sound even better once we start to do the stuff we're gonna do to it here soon. Like if you can hear that, a lot of that sounds is all the tools I have in the back. But this car, I forget how much I enjoy driving this car. I do have a soft check engine light right now. I'm sure it's because I'm over boosting. I need to tune it. It needs to be tuned bad. So yeah, we're gonna keep going here. It does need to be inspected. So hopefully I don't run into any trouble on the way home. But the registration is good. I made sure to check that before I got out here. Well, we're gonna keep driving here and I'll update you guys when we get back to the crib. And we're back. It's the next day. Forgot to film yesterday when we got home. But the Beamer got home all good. No check engine lights, which is shocking. I need to go get this thing inspected. And if you know, the things up in New York are pretty strict when it comes to, you know, how things go. In this car, the BMW is catless. So I need to go while it has no check engine lights to get it inspected, because last year when I had to do it, it was a pain in the butt. So hopefully we can get that thing done this week. And then we have stuff we got to do to it. As you know, I've said in the past couple of videos, we have the red interior to go on this thing. So we got to get that going, and then we can, you know, get the interior swapped out, which would be really sick. And then we can move on to the big build on that car, which I'm really excited about. We are going through the whole thing, and she's getting some more purrs. She's getting some more horsepower. You guys will have to wait and see what is to come with that. But I am very excited about that. And that thing's car is going to be sick. So other than that, today we have a little shop day. We have to clean up this place because I left it in absolute shambles last time I was out here. We are still waiting on the upper ball joints for the Dart. So we still have to wait for those. And then we have the Porsche. The Porsche. We have some trade offers on this thing. I was going to sell it, but there are some cool trade offers, so we're going to see what comes out of that. But I am going to get kind of picking up stuff around the shop, and we have some stuff we got to go do with the boys later, so I'll update you then. Alright everyone, we're back. Still in the shop. Just got done kind of cleaning up a little bit. Got all my boxes broken down. And then I was looking at the interior for the Beamer, okay? It was currently sitting out front. Well, I moved everything around, so now we have all this space, all this room for activities. And then I moved all the wheels, tires over there. And then I got cleaning the interior over here, and it cleaned up pretty well. I'm missing a couple things. I'm gonna have to take off my interior, like some speaker covers and some trim. But that is why I have that interior. The seats are over here. This is the seat for the Dart that's laying down. Here are the front seats. I have to get this one fixed because the airbag blew on the driver's side, but I think I have a guy who's going to do that for me. So we'll get those fixed. There's the rear seat, and then here are some of the trim panels, and then the bottom of the rear seat. And then there is the center console. So that stuff cleaned up pretty well. I just did the initial kind of spray over and then just wipe it down. So I'm gonna hit it with some other leather cleaner, and then I'll hit it with a brush and stuff like that, so I can get deep into a lot of these crevices, because there is some deeper like dirt down in the leather itself. So I'll hit it with that. I'll hit it with a brush. Hopefully it will clean up a little bit more, but it did clean up very, very well. Probably a little bit better than what I thought it was going to clean up to. So that is a plus. Other than that, we are just kind of monkeying around, and I'll update you guys when we get some more stuff done. I don't know if I'm going to throw the interior. I'm not going to throw the interior in the car today, but I'm getting it kind of set because it was bothering me when I was cleaning up that it was on the ground. So I'm going to keep cleaning this interior up, and I'll give you guys an update when I'm done. Alright, well, it's pretty nice out today, so I've decided I'm going to pull the Porsche out of the garage. So let's get this thing outside real quick. I do have to do a little shakedown with the transmission, so let's get it out. Here she is, finally out of the garage. Well, it was out of the garage, you guys saw a couple weeks ago, but now it's out, hopefully for good for the season. But man, she looks good. Shoosh. Alright, I'm gonna let this thing warm up for a little bit, and then we'll take it for a little drive around the block. It does need an inspection, but the registration and everything is on it, that is good. So we'll let it warm up, then we'll take it for a little drive. It's always crazy the amount of room that we actually have in here once we have some of the cars pulled out. It's actually insane. Like, crazy stuff. If the ceilings were higher in here, imagine a lift. Ooh! But, you know, we work with what we got. So we got the porch outside, warming up. I'm doing this a little bit, sweeping in here, because when we had the budget BMW in here, it was dirty. So I'm sweeping up just underneath it, and then we'll go take the Porsche for a little drive. All right. Here we go. We'll see how it goes, I guess. All right, let me remind you guys, the last time this thing drove, run through the gears here. Okay, gears feel fine. Last time this thing drove was last June. Okay, so this thing hasn't been officially on the road in months. Everything feels good so far. I'm kind of on edge right now because this thing hasn't seen the light of day in a minute. So I'm just kind of hoping and praying right now that everything kind of goes well, because I don't want to have this transmission back out of this car. This thing is definitely turning heads though. Yeah, we're breaking people's necks right now, boy. Next. I forget how much attention this car got.
2 hours later.
All right, everyone. I am currently in the Porsche, and I'm currently on my way to go look at a potential trade for this car. So I am currently going to meet him halfway, and we will see how this goes. I'll give you a hint. It's American. So we will see. I got a little bit of a drive, so I will update you guys when I get a little bit closer. But yeah, I'll let you know when we get there. All right, everyone, on my way back home from looking at the trade, and we will see. We are definitely going to see what comes out of it. You guys will not, it won't be in this video, but next week's video, make sure you guys come back and tune in, because we may have something a little bit different on the channel. So I'll leave it at that. So let your imaginations go wild. But I'll tell you this, it's older than, or it's newer, sorry, it's newer than 1983. So now you have a pretty wide spectrum to go look at different vehicles, but we will see. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I'm excited. Who knows, it may not go through, so I'm not getting my hopes super high. But he was pretty excited about it. I drove the other car. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So we'll see. So I'm running it back to the crib right now, and I'll update you guys when we get back. All right, everyone, we're back at the house. Got back. Porsche made it back. It's great. All right, no problems with it. Thank God. Because if I had to take that transmission out again, I would have been a really unhappy camper. But we're all good. We have a lot of space in the shop right now because the Porsche is back outside, so that feels good. We got some more room to kind of work on the Dart. Big video coming up with the Dart very soon. I'm just waiting on parts to come in, so that's why it's been kind of pushed back a little bit, because if you know, these old cars, trying to get parts that fit correctly is very difficult. So we are waiting on stuff to come in, and then we will get to work on this thing. So that's awesome. Other than that, big projects coming up. As you know, the BMW is getting a big overhaul of stuff coming very soon. First starting with the interior, and then we have some major engine modifications coming as well. I am pumped for that. I hope you guys are too. We will see what happens with the Porsche. If we'll trade, if we'll not, we don't know yet. Would the funds in my bank account be a little bit nice? Heck yeah, it would. but the trade is cool, so we'll see what happens with that. And I will keep you guys up to date on everything. Other than that, guys, that's where I'm gonna end this week's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the absolute best. Got a lot of fun stuff coming up, so make sure you stay tuned in for that. Hit that like and subscribe button down below, and we will see you in next week's video. Peace.